Hello my friends, welcome to Master Board Mayhem. This is an open collaboration that I am hosting for the month of March. It might also go on for the month of April. It's open, so if you'd like to join in and share your master boards and what you do with them, you can sure do that. So in order to get started today with our first day of Master Board Mayhem, I wanted to share with you my mixed media notebook where I created a bunch of master boards, and then we're going to pull one of these master boards and we're going to create something with it. If you follow my mixed media, Discoveries in Mixed Media course, you'll know that I already, for one of the classes, I used one of these master boards and created a journal topper and 2 tags, which was a lot of fun. We might do that today, or we might just create tags, or we might just do an art piece. I'm not sure yet. But I wanted to share with you all the different master boards that I created. This one I used some calendars. There's also some other pieces in here, but calendars are a big part of that one and this one too. This has a lot of calendar pieces in it as well. I have some swap and glue pieces in here that I had received. Here's another one. This is a calendar that I got because Carl and I were planning our trip to Italy, and then, you know, now it's 2025 and I usually make envelopes with them, and I did, but these were the offcuts from when I made the envelopes. This is a little bit of calendar pieces and then stuff that was hanging around on my desk. This one is calendar, book page, and beautiful tissue paper, bank statements, more calendar pages here, some washi tape, some vintage bank statements. This was a conglomerate of stuff on my desk. This should make for interesting tags. I love it. Same here. If it was on my desk, it went on the page. Similar here, except I also did grab some stuff from my ephemera folders because I need to start using them. They're bursting at the seams. So I went ahead and dug around in those, and you'll notice I added some playing cards, and that was a lot of fun. This one too has some playing cards on it, some vintage canceled checks, some very old advertising. This one, I really went at it with the canceled checks. The pattern of them is just so pretty. And then some vintage advertising from a magazine. This, I had some postcards that I felt like I would probably never use in a journal. They're kind of a dark color. It's just not my style at all. So I cut them, and you'll notice on the next few pages you'll find some of those, along with some book page, a little bit of scraps. There's some scrap fabric, some scrapbook paper, a vintage magazine up here. Let's see. Let me pull this down so you can see it. It says December 1952. You gotta love that. This one was more of the postcards, so I got to use those up. And this is actual, this is for Lennox, but this is probably from a magazine from 1990, so that was kind of cool. Book page. This was an envelope that held, it was kind of like a box envelope that held cards, so I used that here. This one, we have more of those postcards and book page, and then some small items that were on my desk. Now I got into, I think, the last postcard, and then some stamps on coffee dyed paper that were sent to me. And then this is wallpaper, book page, and then this piece of ephemera here. This is fun. This was, again, sort of a conglomerate of items. I grabbed my bin that I hold my small scraps in, and I used a bunch of small scraps, but you'll notice here that I also put these birds up here. They were in a pile, and I was just trying to get rid of all my piles that are on my desk. This was an envelope for guitar strings. My husband gave it to me a while back, so I coffee dyed it a long time ago and finally used it. This is wallpaper. We will have a designated day of creating with this wallpaper. Isn't it so fun? This one's so good too. This was from 1950s or early 60s Hot Rod magazine. Absolutely love this. This as well. This was the cover. This was dated September 1960 and it cost 35 cents. Another one, I love this one. I love this one so much that I might turn this into an art piece, but I haven't decided yet, just because the large image of the car is, it's pretty cool. This one is made of maps. This one is maps, but then pictures of places. So I had a large atlas book and it had maps in it, but also had information about states, and it had photographs of beautiful places in each state. This one's going to be great when I'm ready to do my sewing journal. So this was pattern instruction paper. And then this one, you can see nice and crinkly. I love the feeling of it. And this was pattern paper, and then I used the envelope to put these two girls on. And then once this is cut, we'll be able to decorate the other ones, but I didn't want to get too many of the ladies on there and then have to cut through them. I didn't want to do that, so I kind of spread them apart so I knew that I could work with them one way or another. And so friends, that's my notebook. Friends, a while back I had bought this sticker pack, and it's got a variety of stickers, but within that variety are some St. Patty's Day stickers. So I figure I'll go ahead and use this paper, and I'll use these 3 stickers. And let me see if there's anything else that would go nicely with it. Well, we've got some Easter greetings that could be interesting. It has some green on it. There's Mother's Day. We could do that. Now we have some florals. Okay. Well, let's start with these and see what we can come up with. I have found having a notebook to be a really wonderful way to keep all of my master boards together, and when I'm in the mood to make tags or toppers or something like that, I can just pull the page out that I want to use. So it keeps them together, it keeps me organized, which I'm really working on that this year. And also, it's been a great tool. I've been taking my scraps and throwing them in a pile, and then once every few days I'm making a master board in this notebook, so it's keeping my scraps down, which is fantastic. So I cut this one, and let's go ahead and get started. So I think because we do have St. Patty's Day coming up, I'm going to go ahead and make some St. Patrick's Day either tags or cards for my friends. I didn't even think about turning these into cards. Actually, I could do that, guys. That's kind of a fun idea. Let's give it a try. Let's do that, and then we'll make some St. Patty's Day cards, and I can mail them out to a friend, and I think that's just a great idea. So what I'm going to do is just get this funky edge off of here. And since we're going to do a card, I think what I'm going to do, I'm just going to fold this in half, bend it right there so I know where to cut. I'm going to cut it. I don't know, that one side seems bigger than the other, but no, that's the right spot. Okay. My eye is tricking me. So now we've got our 2 cards. I can go ahead and ink up the bottom here. There's a little bit of white showing there, so let me do that before we do anything else. I'm just going to go around all the edges just to make sure there's no white cardstock exposed. It's the mixed media paper, you know, but you know what I mean. Just going to fold these in half. And this will be card number 1. This could be the front or this could be the front. Oh, I kind of like this for the front. Yeah, let's do this for the front. And then for this one, we have this side, which does look nice. Oops, and it would be this side, or it'd have to be this side. Oh, wow. Oh, I like them both. I think I'm gonna go with this one. All right, so here we go. Let's grab the pieces that we know we have to work with, and then I will go and check my stash just to make sure I don't have anything else that is St. Patty's Day. All right, my friends, we got the second one done as well. Didn't it turn out pretty? I had this lace sitting on my desk and I thought, let me try that on there. And then the St. Patty's Day is on the 17th this year. And so I had these modeling paste that I had done on tissue paper. So I cut it out and it wasn't green. I went ahead and colored it in green. And so there's that one. So that's the front of it. That's the back. The inside, and then of course here's this one. I think they turned out great, my friends. I'm so glad that you came and checked out Master Board Mayhem. This is so fun. Please feel free to join in. Use the hashtag Master Board Mayhem and tag me as the host and get rid of all of your scraps. Okay? All right, friends, thanks for watching. See you soon.